Right, okay, don't need to do that. No jumping, there's no jumping. Right, low impact HIIT. Now, I could call it PLIIT, but I think that leaves a lot to be, there's a like, you know, you could get some kind of speech impediment and it all sound very wrong. So I don't want that to happen. So we're going to call it low impact Pilates HIIT. I'll come up with a better thing. Anyway, but PLIIT. Anyway, moving on. Oh, do you know, that's, anyway, right. I'm just going to stop talking, get my brain to shifty out. So, just if you bring your feet together, separate heels and toes, and when you do that, just make sure that to keep it lovely and straight and in a good form, just imagine you've got a lovely line. I've got one of my lovely, just there, just make sure, like an imaginary line, just make sure you could draw a line across the front of your toes. You don't necessarily need a stick. Remember those sticks? Yeah. Okay, and just, if you just now push your feet into the floor, okay, and just rock a little bit backwards and forwards just to feel really stable on your feet. Okay, so, and just see if there's any differentials between side to side. Okay. Okay. Can't see much of my head, can you, at the moment, but you know, unless you can hear me, which is a joy. Okay, and make that just smaller and smaller. Just feel how your feet feel. Get as much of your foot on the floor as possible. Make it really weird, but even if you spread your toes, you can get a really great kind of solid spread there. Keep your feet facing forward, knees slightly bent, and then just breathing in. Okay, so if you're breathing in up to your waist, I am very against this. I should have worn something lighter, and then release. Breathing in again, and just feel yourself opening up. So your rib cage is opening. So just letting all this lovely oxygen in, opening up. Rib cage open, and just get lovely and taut, and then feel these muscles engage. We are going to be working these bad boys today, and these ones, and these ones, and these ones. All of them really. So just feel these ones right now. Okay, so this is your TVAs, sometimes there's no transverse abdominals. So yeah, you go transverse and abs, there you go. That they're really important to keep us like a barrel, so keep us really, really strong. So get nice and tight. Okay, and as you breathe out, keep them tight. So to breathe in normally, keeping these really engaged. And if you can do that, if you can have these switched on whilst breathing, you're telling your body that that's what needs to happen all the time to keep you lovely and straight. Okay, now release down to, so you're just switching them on, click them on, so you're releasing to about 30% engaged, these muscles here. Okay, cool. Pelvic floor, I want you just to scoop in the side, so you're scooping into the side and scooping, so you're really tensing, so you're putting everything into the middle, and then zip up. So you should feel it all the way up here, just zipping up, pulling up your pelvic floor, and hold, shoulders down, keep breathing, hold, and then release, slowly, and scooping up, side, front, back, in the middle, and scooping up. Keep breathing, so breathing out while you're holding in. It's really good for your body. So it's difficult because we think we should do it with it, but we don't. And then release. Okay, and then we're going to do the, we've done back and forward, and then we're going to do round. So first of all, just tilt back, sorry. So you tilting the pelvis back, so the water's coming out the back, and then tilt forward. Oh, I'm feeling that today. Those back exercises, we did that back one, didn't we? Last night, we were reaching back. I'm really feeling it on my back today. Okay, so keep doing that. But now go side to the front. So side to back. It's not even funny. I'm such a juvenile. Sorry. Now, because I said the word grind yesterday, and that's all I'm thinking about is grinding, and it's ridiculous, isn't it? I kept saying that word yesterday as well. I felt like really, really silly. But it's really good at loosening off all those muscles to do with your hips. These ones here, getting that pelvis isolated from the rest of you. So the hips and pelvis are just isolating. Now we're going to go the other way. So back and then forward. And yes, you did it really cool. as well. Like, oh yeah. You think, I think, oh God, my hip's going to go to me. You know, like you think you hit a certain age, oof, oh yeah, hang on. And I think I've hit that now because I went out for peppermint tea in the pub the other day. Sorry, I don't know what's gone on. Anyway, the afternoon as well. Can I have peppermint tea, please, and some sweet potato fries? Anyway, okay. Now, lovely and tall again. We're just going to roll our shoulders back. We've got a little bit, just either nod or shake your head. Would you like me to very quickly run through each of the exercises in turn before we do them? Or you're not bothered? Not bothered? Yes, not bothered. Okay. 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 Really quick, while you're just do roll back and roll forward. Okay. I'm going to come to the side. Do this side one here for me and over. Pushing down. Now do that each side twice, okay? And I'll just show you. The first one we're going to do is a wide squat crunch. So we're going to do crunching up. That's the first exercise, okay? The I can't even read my own. Then we're going to come up and we'll do the wood chopper instead of coming down. So up and then each side. Then we're going to be doing reverse lunge. We're going to be in this position, really low, and then it's the other side. Then it's the knee hover to walking into knee hover and keep that position like this. Okay, so walking into hover. Then we're going to do side dips, and we can do that. So it's like this or like this. Side dip, right. Then we're going to do the full roll up, nice and slow. And then we're going to be on our elbows, chest in, single leg, and then we're going to be double leg, and then we're going to be doing the other side. So side dips, the other side. Okay, cool. We all warmed up? Okay, cool. So, everyone wants, there's no major handy stuff, but just release your thingies really quickly. Okay, so it should be about 22 minutes, so we should be about bang on time for what we're doing. So, 45 seconds with a 15-second thing. Now, if you want to take the intensity up, you can do. And if you need to take it down, just release yourself from the position you're in. Okay, so first one is wide squat. So we're standing like just double hip width apart. You're pointing your feet out that way, so you're staying lovely and straight. So you're going straight down, stay in this position, and you're crunching and then up. Exhale. Okay, so that's the first move, and we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So come into a nice deep squat here, arms, hands behind ears, and you're crunching it up. So you're working these obliques. Obviously, with exhale, inhale, and breathe out, and bring that elbow as near to your knee as you can. Now, obviously, just take the intensity out. You lift up to keep it, and you really come down. So you really bring that bum low. Okay, 20 to go. So really crunching in those sides. Okay, 10 to go. 5. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, coming up, the next exercise we're going to start, so you're going to bring up, cross your body, and then you're going to swoop down, okay? Then up, and the other side. So twisting one way, and then the other way. As if you're chopping wood, and go! So we're up, and we're chopping down. So you're coming, bringing your side to side. Make sure you're coming really extend up to chop down. Okay, so with this one, you're working your core, you're working your hamstrings, shoulder girdle, but you are really having to crunch in here. Okay, so 15 to go. The next one is the reverse lunge. So, and 5 to go. Okay, so we should be a bit warmer now. So if you're going to come into this position, so like this, you can either do it with your foot flat on the floor here or curled under. And we're just going to come halfway up and we're going to just work in that lower region, if you know what I mean. So 3, 2, 1. So we're going to come here and we're just keep really straight. So we're not coming all the way up. Okay, we'll hover. We're not touching the floor. So okay, we want to keep this bit engaged, really tall. Okay, and try and stay in the middle of the two legs, so you're working both legs, this bit and this bit. Stay as low as you can. Okay. You 30 have gone, okay? 10 left. Really push. So I want to go slow. Stay low, go slow. Really feel it here. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Swap over legs. Shake it out. Okay. And the other one. So you want to keep nice and evenly in between. Stay really, really tall. That lovely. I'm looking down at the clock, which I shouldn't be doing, but okay. Now tuck your toe under, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. And so we're staying low here. Okay. So we're not coming all the way up. We're staying low, grazing the floor, and making it really slow. Stay lovely and tall. Shoulders back, shoulders down. Okay. Really feel strong, so it's really slow, up and down. That's it, awesome. Try and stay nice and straight through your back. Okay, 15-ish to go. I know it really aches like a mofo, huh? It's really good for you though. Okay, 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're coming down into, okay, you can shake them off if you want to shake it off. Coming into all fours. Tuck toes under again, we're going to a knee hover. So make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. We're going to come into a knee hover and we're going to step out into plank, keeping our bums down. And 2, 1. So come into a knee hover. And we're just stepping out. Make sure that plank is nice and strong. And then back. So we're literally just stepping out and back. Epic. 10 gone already. That's it, Rosie. Really great. Bum down. Try and keep your head nice and straight. So your head is in line with your back and your spine. So don't hang your head. Keep your back lovely and straight. Push out through your shoulder blades. That's it. And when you're coming in, you're coming to a knee hover. Okay. 10-ish to go. 5, 2, 1. Okay, now onto your side. So, hip dips we're going to do. You can either do bent leg ones, where we're coming to here, and we're coming up and down when we're not stopping. We're kind of grazing and then up again. Or you can come to straight leg ones. Or you can come at straight leg and then get yourself into a straight leg one here. Make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Okay, keep your ear away and go. So we're going to go down and up. Okay, pushing that waist up. If you need to take the intensity out, you just come onto your knees. Just make sure you keep moving. To make it harder, you can do this. Okay, I prefer it here. Okay, do really well. So really come down as low as you can. Push yourself up. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, knees straight or bent here. And we're going to roll down all the way up and push right the way through. And pushing through. Knees bent, knees straight. If you're going to go halfway down, just do half roll-ups. Okay. We're going to do that continuously in 3, 2, 1. So roll down, exhale to come through. Okay. 10 gone. Okay. You can, if you want, make it harder. Do it with one leg up in the air. Or Okay, you can do it 2 legs up in the air if you want to. Or just stay doing normal. Okay, 30 gone, 15 to go. Really drive through, get a really good, big range of movement. Epic, Kim. Legs in the air. 5, 2, 1. Okay, on your elbows. Chest pushed up into tabletop. Okay, and then we're just going to push one leg, hover across on the floor and then back. Chest up, really push out of that chest. In 3, 2, 1. Into tabletop, push one leg away and back. And just make sure you stay in tabletop. That's perfect positioning. Great Rosie, great Kim, great Chris. Slow it down, keep that chest pushed up. Push that chest up, head back. That's it. Bring that leg as low to the ground as you can. Okay, 15 to go now. Okay, so really push away, push that chest up. The higher the chest is off the floor, the more your abs are going to work. Okay, 5, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to come into V-sit hover, and we're going to come out and in. So we're not coming all the way down, we're just coming down then up, down and then crunching in, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so push away and back. You can even bring your arms up and back. So exhale and then back. Okay. 15 gone. Push away and then back. And the flatter you come, the longer you become, the more you're working. Unless you lie down, then you're not really doing much other than just staying alive, which you know is really important. Okay, 15 to go. Now this is the ninth exercise. So the last one is the other hip dip. And then we're down to 35 seconds. So 5 to go. Okay, and onto the other side. Get your position. Then you have a bit of a break and then it's 35 seconds and not long in between. Okay, so get your position. Make sure your elbows under the shoulder, keep that safe. Ear is away from shoulder. And you're going to come up. If you want to do it halfway, you want to just straighten that top leg, you can. And hip dip down and up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Or you can have both legs bent. Or you can have both legs straight. But just push that hip up. Really push with everything you've got. Push that waist up to the ceiling. Okay, 20 gone. So you're over halfway through. Which is good, isn't it? Just doing it all again. Okay. 8 to go. Really push it through. 2, 1, 3. Can't read. And come down. And give yourself a bit of a or have a drink. And then we've got about 30 seconds before we start all over again. Oh yeah. So it's a good way to spend 10 minutes, isn't it? Okay. And we're going to start at the, we're going to start at the top. We're going to start at the beginning again. Rather than go back onto the hip dip straight away. So come back up to standing. Oh, if you can. Remember to have a drink, open a window. You see, it's not namby-pamby, is it? Let's do it again, baby. That was really, really American-y silly. Okay, so it's the wide squat. Feet pointing that way and you're staying really straight. Shoulders down and hands behind here. And go. So we're going down and we're crunching. Bring that knee all the way to the elbow to crunch. And stay sideways. So we're not going forward, we're staying side, literally working these external obliques here. Really these ones right down the side, these waist obliques. The wood chopper then, works down this more central core, this bit here, where you get those lovely lines in your abdomen that want to become a six-pack unless you drink too much alcohol, and they don't become a six-pack, they just stay as little lines. Not that I know that from experience or anything. Wine, gums and wine don't help with a six-pack, I've now realised. Okay, and sorry, over to the hand, stop. Okay, you've got 5 seconds and we're going to go wood chopper. So keep your feet in that, bring your feet in. Arms up, ready, and go. So we're going down one leg, coming up. Really big range of movement again. Up. As if you're kind of having a go at wood chopping, but you're doing it for a magazine, so you don't actually have to chop any wood. I don't want like loads of gusto and everyone putting their back out, but you're really trying to crunch through. Okay, 10 to go. Up, 5. And then it's that single leg reverse lunge and stop and come straight into this position here now. Okay, tuck your toe under and go. This lunging, reverse lunge here, 35 seconds. Staying really low, getting that knee to graze. Keep nice and straight through your spine, Chris. Lovely and straight. Measure that lovely string pulling you up through your crown. Stay lovely and low. Nice straight back. Okay. Keep going. Not long. 3, 2, 1. Swap over. Okay, and get ready and go. The other leg now, okay? Okay, so really low. Stay lovely and straight. Come as low as you can. If you have a problem with knees, just take the intensity out. So work in the top bit. If you can, stay in that bottom bit's really good for your hip flexors, really good for your knees. It strengthens knees if they're not sore already. Okay, you got this. You've got 15 to go. You're halfway. Keep push that leg down. Some of them feel longer than others, but it's not just my terrible timekeeping, I promise. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you've done that one now. It's plank, so we're going down to all fours. Tuck toes under, and we're walking from hover to plank. Okay, and hover, stepping out, making sure your bum is nice and low, engage your tummy, and then back into a hover. Plank, hover. That's it, keep your bum down, Kim. Perfect position, Rosie. You got this, Chris, that's amazing. Okay. And the deeper you come in, the harder it is. So the bigger range of movement for this, the harder it is. Okay, you got this. 15, 10, and 5. Then we've got those hip dips. 2, 1. Onto our side. Okay. Elbow under shoulder, knee away from ear, and come into that side plank and hip dip down. Okay, so there's loads of positions you can be in to make this easier. Just make sure you're pushing your waist up really, everything you've got, push that hip down and then right up. Okay, 20 gone. Okay, now 10 and 5, 2, 1. Now we're doing that full roll up again. If you can only come to here, don't worry, do the biggest range of movement you can do. In 3, 2, 1. So we're coming out and pushing through. Want to make it harder? Bring your legs into tabletop. Or one leg is fine too. Or just do the whole range of movement. Okay, 15 to go. 5, of the pelvis, push everything up, so you're really arching, pushing through, and then come to here, and have a lovely straight back from here, and go. So pushing one leg down, and then back to tabletop. Really push your chest into the head back, chest up. I feel those lower arms and legs working. Okay. Okay, 15 to go. Pushing up, really push that chest up, head back. That's great, as low as you can, that leg that's down. 5. And stop and come to seated. And now we're going to do that hollow out. So we're coming into balance on our sit bones here. And we're pushing out and crunching in. Okay, this is the penultimate exercise, okay? And go. So pushing out and in. So exhale, inhale. Okay, exhale. Make the range of movement as big as you feel you can do. And inhale. So inhale, exhale out. Inhale in, 15 to go. Last one to do in a minute is the hip dips. 10 to go. 8. 5. 2. 1. And come over and flip onto your other hip. Okay, so elbow underneath shoulder. Knees bent, feet everything in line. That leg out and come into a lovely position here. And then start those hip dips now for 35. So down, up. Okay. You're pushing up, come down and really push your hip up. Engage all that lovely TVAs we talked about earlier. Push down, really pushing up. 15 to go. Engage all through here, really get that up as high to the ceiling as you can. 10 to go. Pushing up to stay. Try to go forward or back, tilt forward or back. 5, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Whew. Have a little, okay. Have a little lie down and we'll stretch out. We'll have a lie down stretch when we have a little drink. So yeah, it is low impact, but it's still good, isn't it? Yeah, just no jubblies wobbling. Well, come in as soon as we're lying down, get your chest open and just have your arms out to each side. Inhale. And just lower your legs using your abs. Just lower your legs to one side and then look the other way. Okay. Lovely spine stretch. Now scooping up, but engaging your lower abs. Scoop up your knees to the middle and then twist the other way. Try and keep your shoulders on the floor so you're getting a lovely spine twist. Oh, and a little crack, there we go, a little crack there. It's no bad thing as long as everything's relaxed, you're not forcing it. Okay, to bring your knees back, you have to engage your lower tummy and bring them back here. One leg on and just push that leg away. If you feel like it, if you want to, you can then arms straight down, pushing through your hands as well. You can just have a little bit more of a hip stretch, pushing that knee down and get a lovely arch. This is a great hip opener. So runners, I know Rosie runs and I know Sophie, you walk, don't you? This is really good for your hips, get your hips nice and open and strong. Okay, then down. Swap over legs. So you can just stay pushing that leg down. Okay, if they want to do the next split, you're just rolling up, opening those hips and pushing that knee further to the ground. So we're just pushing up, up, up. It's a really lovely move, this. Okay, then rolling down. Coming up to seated. We're just going to do an ordinary mermaid. Seems a bit strange, that ordinary mermaid. What a weird thing to say. Rather than do the one where we're extending everything. So roll shoulders down, hand down, and we're just going to Good. And come as low as you can onto this arm. You're resting really, but keep that elbow above your ear. Low, really stretch. Almost pushing that bum cheek down to the floor as you're pushing away. So get a lovely stretch. All down. Okay, then come back up. And then you're sort of bending over onto this arm. Keeping your elbow above your ear. And keeping that bum pushed down. So you're pushing that bum cheek down. That's it. So you should feel a lovely stretch all from here, all the way down. Fab. You just start, come to the side, and we'll just come into our all fours. Put one leg out. And all I'd like you to do, so we're here, one leg, the reason to do that is to make it a bit more unstable, so you put more weight through your shoulders. All I want you to do is keep your arms straight and bring your shoulder blades together. So it's called scapular retraction. So you really stretch, so you're pushing through your shoulder blades, keep your arms straight, you're just dipping down to get your shoulder blades to meet. Okay. They're called scapular press-ups, but they're really just there to loosen off any shoulder. Okay, so you're keeping your arms straight, you're kind of pushing your chest down, getting to kiss, getting them to hate. So it's a love-hate scapular relationship. Slash shoulder blades, sorry. Okay. Do it with the other leg. Okay, so really just feel the movement. You get quite a big movement if you really. Okay. Okay, come back into all fours and then just push your feet, your bum down to your heels. Walk your fingers away and get a really lovely stretch. If you struggle with this one because of your shoulders, bring your hands behind you here and stretch back this way. I quite like this pose. It's quite kind of a safe one. It's what's called child's pose. So, oh no, look at my shell. Okay. Fab. We'll push back. We'll do the cat and the puppy. So if you do the cat, you come onto your sort of fingertips and push, arch your back, tucking everything in. Back to neutral and bring your hands flat. Make sure they're underneath your wrists are underneath your shoulders, and then dip your whole, imagine being pulled down by your belly button, but keep your head, chin up and your bum up. And get a lovely stretch all down here. Okay. From this position, we're doing another little nifty stretch we haven't done before, okay, because why not? So I want you to put the weight onto one side, twist over, I'll show you from behind, so you're kicking this leg out, and we're just going to do this a stretch here. And then we're going to come back, so you flick your leg behind you, put the weight on, and just have a really lovely stretch here. Really push that hand down, foot down, get a lovely stretch. Okay, fab. Bring your, I'll come to you, make sure your feet and your knees are underneath your hips, hands towards knees, in the crouch position. Inhale, now look through your bum in the air and look through your knees. So push your bum up, look through your knees, pull yourself down, get a bit of a, so you pull yourself down, holding onto your calves. Pull yourself down, inhale, and then pushing through your feet, and this bit first, so vertebra vertebrae rolling up, head and shoulders stay down right until the last minute. They're the last thing to come up. And then roll the shoulder blades down. Oh gosh, it's a bit warm. Okay, right. Now, if you put your thumbs just on the bottom of your ribs here, this little curved bit here that goes for your ribs, and then lace your fingers. I want you to breathe in whatever colour is good for you right now in this moment. Mine's like a reddy pinky colour. I don't know, I can just see lots of pink all of a sudden. So I'm going to breathe in a reddy pinky colour. I'm going to go into my heart and down to this area and push my fingers apart. So I'm going to So breathe in for 5 and really push these fingers apart. So we're not stopping here, we're really pushing all the way down. This is lateral thoracic breathing. It has a whole big name. So it's a different type of breathing to meditative breathing, or like, you know, calming breathing. This is the getting oxygen into your body breathing. This is actual like breathing because you need oxygen in your blood now, in your lungs, to get your lungs to really expand. So this is really good if you are, say, running and you're struggling for breath. This is great for that, but it can make you a bit lightheaded because you get a lot of oxygen. Okay, so whatever colour you imagine now, I'd like you just to bring that into your heart space. So head just hand just left of your sternum here, just left of the middle bit. So it's not right over here. Your heart's like here. I want you to breathe that colour in. Imagine it's whooshing through the top of your head, and that colour will be an energy that you need right now. So breathing in for 5, hold, and release for 5. It's called heart math breathing. So even breathing through our heart, super awesome. And again, and as generally we do this quite a lot now. So now, first happy memory associated with that colour. Breathe it in, and as you exhale, just send it, that happy memory and that colour and that breath through your whole body. So breathing it in, hold it, and then send it to your whole body as you breathe out for 5. Last one doing this. Mine was a pink, it was this teddy bear that I got given at a fair once. It was a really cool pink teddy bear, and just happy moment when I was about 8. So that's made me smile, you see. Now I'm smiling, my heart's smiling, my body's like, yeah, life is good. So there we go. It's really powerful and really important. It's a really great way of getting yourself in a better headspace. Okay, now we're going to just keep breathing that colour in, breathing it in, and just feel that energy that's all around now, because it's everywhere. And up, pushing up, and then release. As you release, let go of anything that isn't positive, anything negative that you're just clinging on to, and just say, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's good to let that go. Last one. Hold it up and release. I'll let you guys go on Facebook and Zoom.